Okay, so 9th standard students, a very warm welcome. This video is exactly the continuation of your last video. Okay, in the last video we started discussing the causes of unemployment in India. What are the major causes for which we are having unemployment in the country? That is jobless growth, increase in labor force. How it is increasing? Population is increasing. Population is increasing means they need food. Okay, for that they are counted as workers, those who are in the age group from 15 to 60. Okay, so the job force, not job force, the labor force, okay, is increasing day by day. Then it is appropriate technology. Then dependence on agriculture. I told you agriculture, those who are in the agricultural activities but they are doing throughout the year, no problem. But those who are in the agricultural activities of seasonal product, they are having the problem, because once the season passed out, after that what happened, they will not be able to earn, because seasonal products will come in the season. There are many things which are coming in summer, there are many things which are coming in the winter, like that. Okay, so next is the decline of small scale and cottage industry. So decline in the small scale and cottage industry is nothing but the use of jute bag. Example I am telling you, due to the less demand for the use of this jute and all, people, those who are working in this cottage industry of jute, okay, they are now being unemployed. Next is low mobility of labor. Okay, what is this low mobility? Labor mobility is very low in India. Labor mobility means one place to other, means the sufficient labors are not there. Why? Because of family loyalty, homesickness. Homesickness means I will not go to Chennai and study. This is a homesickness, because I can't leave my family and I can't stay alone. This is known as homesickness. Okay. So labor mobility is very low in India because of family loyalty, means homesickness. People generally avoid migrating to far off places for work. Even for work also. Okay, I will get job in my native place only. I will not go any other place, because there I have to stay alone or with the friends or whatever may be. But there my family will not be there. This is a vital thing which is happening, and for that reason those persons, they are losing their job also. Factors like diversity of languages. I will not, there are many people who will tell I will not go to North India, because they will not understand my language, because they will speak in Hindi. Even also the North Indian people will think that I know Hindi only, and if I go to South India, they will not understand my language, like that. Okay, or if I am a Punjabi, I am a Telugu, I am a Tamil, I am a Malayalam, whatever may be, people are very much satisfied in their own place, because there they can talk in their mother language. Okay, means mother tongue. Okay, if suppose if I go to Kerala and if I know Malayalam, then it will be very good. Okay, but if I don't know, it will be a problem. Either I have to speak in English or Hindi, because other language I am not able to make them understand. Okay, so that will become a problem. So diversity of languages. Religions. Suppose that is a Hindu based area, this is a Muslim based area. Okay, this also comes like this only. Okay, I will not go to this one, I will not go for work in the Muslim countries. Even the Muslim will think that I will not go to Europe, because they are Christianity based. Okay, so this religions also, it comes sometimes, not every time, sometimes it becomes a barrier for this job. Customs, etc. Customs also means these rituals and all, what are the occasions and all we used to do that, etc. Also contribute to low mobility. Lower mobility causes greater unemployment. For this reason, people are, what happened, they are not doing the job, because they have to, for job they have to go their some other far places which they don't prefer because they think the language, religion, whatever may be, homesickness, okay, then your language, religion, customs, everything, for that they will not be going for the job. As a result, what happened? The unemployment will increase. So lower mobility causes greater unemployment. Next is slow economic growth. Indian economy is relatively underdeveloped. Indian economy is relatively underdeveloped. Okay, it is developing. It's not developed. As the population increase, the economy cannot keep up with demand for employment. Okay, what happened? As the population is getting increased. Okay, but the economic growth is like that only. Suppose this one, you check it out. See, like this only, per year, like this only the growth of any of our country is happening. Okay, but in the first year the population was here, no problem. Next year the population comes here. So after this level, this will be unemployed. Okay, I think you people understand. So what happened? The Indian economy is relatively underdeveloped. As the population increase, the economy cannot keep up with demands for employment. This result in insufficient levels of employment nationwide. Okay. As the demand, demand and supply. Suppose 10 people are there and only 2 jobs are there. What will happen? 8 people will be unemployed. Okay, and it is happening only due to the slow economic growth. Shortage of means of production. Shortage of means of production is also a factor. That's why we told that don't waste the natural resources. They are limited. Okay, one day will come when we will not get the natural resources if we use in abundance or we do the wastage of natural resources. Okay. Due to the shortage of raw material, fuel and electricity means decreased production of goods, which logically results in decreased availability of jobs. Suppose a company is running, okay, a company is running very good, but the thing is, a company is running very good, but the thing is, due to the shortage of raw material, suppose it is a iron ore, it is a iron and steel plant or steel factory. Okay. Now the thing is, they have to depend on the raw material, and the raw material mainly for the iron and steel industry is iron ore. Now once iron ore they are not getting sufficiently, what happen? It will hamper the production of that plant. And once it hamper the production of that plant, what will happen? They don't need much people. What happens? They will terminate the people, and as a result, the unemployment will get increased. Next is the expansion of universities. What is this expansion of universities? With the expansion of universities in recent decades, so with the expansion of universities in recent decades result in more white collar workers. White collar, blue collar. Blue collar are unskilled or semi-skilled worker, and the full skilled people means suppose the manager of a company, they are known as the white collar job. Okay, this is the difference between white collar and blue collar. So white collar jobs are the jobs which are being given to the skilled person, and blue collar job means those who are semi-skilled or unskilled person. Okay, they are known as blue collar job. With the expansion of universities in recent decades results in more white collar workers. There are roughly 385 universities throughout the country. In India there are 385 universities, not colleges and this one. Colleges and schools, they are under the university, and we are having already 385 universities are there in our country. Okay, which results in more educated people and become white collar worker. So more university means more pass out will be there, but as due to the economic growth, what is happening? Due to the economic growth, slow economic growth, these white collar people, though they are educated but job is less, so they are unemployed. Okay, so people and become white collar workers, while unfortunately the number of white collar jobs doesn't match their numbers. Last point is ineffective economic planning. Economic growth is there. There must be a planning for everything. Okay, so ineffective planning, economic planning. This is the major source of unemployment in India. Okay, this is the major source of unemployment in India. There were no nationwide plan to account for the significant gap between the labor supply and labor demand. Okay, there is a gap between the labor supply and the labor demand. Okay, means labor supply means I am having 100 laborers, but job is there for only 70 people. So what will happen? The rest of the 30 people, they will be unemployed. This gap, if you are having a proper planning, means we have to make growth for the industries and all, so that we can overcome this gap. Okay, it is crucial that the supply and demand of labor must be in balance, otherwise many individuals will compete for one job. Okay, so with this you go with the point wise, and I told you point, whatever it is described in the point, you should go through the point so that you understand the thing. Okay, and in the this one, in the exam, if the question is less mark, write the points only. If the question is having more marks, what you will do? You just go through the points, write the points and describe it for 2-3 lines. That is enough. Okay, so with this we have completed the main causes of unemployment in India. Another 2-3 topics are there in this chapter, which we will be doing in the next video. So until then, have a nice day. Thank you.